Hi Capricorn, and welcome to your March 2025 read. Okay, this read is for, oh my gosh, look at this. Let's just see what this is. Atlantis. Wow. Let's leave that out. Atlantis. Under the Aegean Sea in Santorini. Remains of that, actually. Also, I love have depiction of dolphins. So, knowing that you come from Atlantis, some of you do. Also, Capricorn, using your intuition is effortless for you if you're tuned in to it. Let me just get another karma card for you. Atlantis turned up, so let's just see what else we have here. Oh, I love it, the arts. Okay, so some of you are really into music from another lifetime. You probably you may not even be aware that you love a certain genre of music. Maybe it's concertos, piano specifically. You could play an instrument for sure, piano and or guitar, but it doesn't matter. It's also very much about sound healing. And also that the sound healing also is seen as our voice, right? It's like every thread of whatever our voice emulates comes from our inheritance, our lineage. If you ever thought about that, it's really cool. It would be really cool if they did a, like how they have Ancestry.com, right? But you could also do that with your voice. That would be cool. All right, let's go and see what's happening. I'm using the Tarot of Dreams, my go-to right now, since I haven't found all my cards. I have not been looking in the garage, so I will. Okay, let's see what's happening for Capricorn for March. Look at this on the bottom. Using your intuition. Without question, you are definitely very tuned in. Okay, Four of Swords. Wow, you have two fours. Masculine and feminine. Masculine and feminine. Overthinking what was. What's happening. Wow. Gosh, Capricorn, what's going on? The masculine's praying on his knees. Some of you, literally, you're exhausted. That could mean, like, this is almost, well, actually, they are. They're all pretty much naked here. I mean, right? So I feel that Capricorn in March, it's time to take a little rest, right? Get out of your headspace. Some of you are definitely dealing with back problems, pain, shoulders, back, neck, spleen, upper, middle, or lower back is bugging you. If this is, excuse me, you have two fours. So this is within what's going on about a breakup, a loss, a rejection. You could have rejected someone, or someone vice versa rejected you. Could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or Leo, Aries, Sag, right? We do have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius here as well. Two fours. You may be seeing 444, knowing full well that you are protected. So you've worked really hard, potentially working on a relationship, hoping that it would work. And it's fallen short. And then you have the 9 and the 10. You may be wanting to salvage it, but I feel that you're so exhausted. The masculine for sure, mostly. Just being really exhausted from working so hard on this relationship and trying to make it work and thinking to yourself, okay, so why this shouldn't be so difficult? Why is it this difficult? Some of you really do need to be attentive to how your body is. So your body is your navigation system, right? So your body may be saying, okay, take it easy. Back problems, since I am a biofeedback practitioner, the back, upper, middle, and lower is a lot of times about finances, self-worth for sure. You know, maybe not believing that you are deserving. Helmets, something about helmets, like shielding you if you ride a bike, or you ride a bicycle. It's a bicycle. It's like maybe some of you are into doing like marathons with your bike. Maybe you are, like, that's your thing, which is actually really cool. But always remember to wear the helmet. If it's not that, it's a bike, like a motorcycle, same thing. Really need to wear your helmet. You don't want to fall. Some of you, be careful of falling. Okay, it's here. It's like not being so engrossed in what you're thinking that you're not watching where you're walking. Okay? All right. Let's get more from the vice versa deck and see what else is happening. I feel that if anyone is upset about a breakup and either trying to figure it out, reading texts, overthinking it, an Empress. So you could be a single mom or a mother, or this is a mother figure to you. Something about the night sky and the stars. Some of you have like a little bird out in Mother Nature when you go out walking or what have you, or you live in a climate where you can always just take a hike or walk around. And you look up at the night sky, right? And some of you are really into the astrological planetary aspects. So you have like a telescope, which is, love that. It is not easy to go through every sign of the zodiac to attain the Empress and or the Emperor. So you have attained that higher consciousness of going through all the queens of the zodiac, the elements, right? You feel like you have really come a long way, and you have. And this is why you may be the mother who you got divorced, or you don't want to live with this person anymore. You know, it's really a difficult choice. It's not going to be easy if it hasn't happened yet. There's another 4. So you are protected. Know that. You're protected in this choice of, should I stay or should I go? If that's what you're thinking. I feel that God's going to protect you and has plans for you to get out of this so that you can move on with the 10 here. I mean, you're really ready, but it's really hard. It's difficult. You may have to pull off the Band-Aid. That's what they're saying. If you do it quick, you won't think about it so much. And that's probably the best way, because you're not happy. If you've been in this 4 to 9 months or weeks even, it's like, I would say months, but it's like, okay, we got to It's gotta, yeah. Someone has not been truthful in a partnership. And that could be to yourself. And I do feel that you could be thinking, well, I kind of wanted to marry this person because it's kind of like the next thing you do after you move in. And it's really not. Especially when you may be kidding yourself because you have certain things that come up in your mind's eye that bug you. Things bug you about this person. Why would you, maybe this person may just blurt out, right? May just say, to save it, someone may say, okay, then if you have problems with me, Capricorn, then let's just get married. Or maybe they won't say it as bluntly like that, but with the Tower there, it may come out as very blunt. Someone smokes a blunt, whatever. You know, I just heard it, so maybe someone smokes too much, right? And, you know, they've gotten complacent. They like to sit at home while you're doing the work. And you may have been thinking about how you're going to address this. Okay, so how do I tell this person that I've been with almost a year or whatever, you know, how can I do this? And I feel that in the beginning, you had set your sights on, you know, potentially this turning into a marriage. But that Seven of Swords is very real in terms of there's been issues in the past that you cannot seem to overcome. Let me look at what that is real quick. Let's look real quick at the Seven of Swords for Capricorn. Oh, someone's hiding. Hiding the fact that they want to cut it off. And I feel that's you. I felt it immediately when I picked up that Seven of Swords. I felt like, oh my God, how am I going to tell this person I want out? It's not easy, but I'm not happy. We have to have a conversation. I mean, let's not say, let's talk. You know, that's like not good, right? That's like, I think that's a guy's worst, you know, nightmare. The nightmare of, let's sit down, we have to talk, you know? Who does that? Okay. Yeah. You need to defend yourself. You do. You need to say, okay, here's what's going on. You could be saying, for some of you, you could be saying, here are the boundaries. Like we're living together, but this needs to be even. It needs to be, I need to feel comfortable with you. I need to feel safe with you, and I don't. I just heard someone's family doesn't really care for this person. That's another thing. You have this feeling of defensiveness big time. 7 and 9 of Wands is like, I need to defend my turf. I need to defend how I feel about, you know, like longevity here. And I don't want to waste my time anymore. I mean, come on. I've already been with you for 9, 10 months, whatever. I want to be single. There it is. This is what you have been thinking about, pondering. How do I get out of it? And also, you know, you have to think about, okay, so if I want out, where am I going? Do I have a plan? I need to put a plan in place. You know, whether it's an apartment, buying a condo. Do I want to stay in this area or do I want to leave this area? I think maybe you might just decide that the area is, you know, not conducive any longer. It has too many memories. Could be that, you know, you go to all these restaurants and you may run into this person. If that were the case, you don't want to be there. You want your peace of mind as well. And a huge self-love, to show yourself how much you love yourself, especially at the Empress here. It could be a mom helping you move, helping you push it along also, because this could be mother and daughter. But whatever, all I'm saying is a very, very much discipline, forgiveness, and self-love. It's all encompassing. To show up as this isn't working for me is a huge, it shows spirit how much you love yourself, and that you're not going to put up with, you know, the same old. You're not going to allow yourself to get into a, you know, a narrative that you don't want to be in, which, my gosh, how many people do you know out there? Comment below. How many people do you know out there, couples that are just in it because they're too scared to get out, or they can't financially get out, or, you know, and they got into it because this isn't, I feel that you are very comfortable financially, Capricorn, and if it is about you moving, I don't feel like you're going to have an issue at all about that. But how many do? You know what I'm saying? A lot. There you go. You're getting ready. You're getting ready. You're getting ready to take that risk and say, I'm done. And it is. It could be physically exhausting because the energy that it takes to think about it, to plan it, to put it into motion is a lot. And you do have to put a plan together. You can't just fly off the seat of your pants. Some of you have seen shooting stars also. You could be very much connected to feeling that you know you are connected to a higher power of the night sky. When you see the stars at night, it gives you a feeling of safety, protection, and solace. Let's go to that Hierophant real quick. They want me to go there. Let's just go there. I do feel that someone may just pull out the stops. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Yep. This is about loyalty, right? And being loyal to yourself and being honorable and saying, okay, you know what? I know that I grew up, which a lot of us have. I've grown up with which I said before, you know, once you move in with someone, the next step is to get married. Well, I feel that's changing a lot. And I feel that you are financially viable here. And you've been through a lot. You have the Ten of Pentacles. If you're worried about not having the means to move on, you do. But I feel some of you, if you have been in something for 10 months, you have 2 10s, you're ready to move on. That's a 1-1. You need to clean the slate first. It's about loyalty. It's about longevity. It's about reestablishing a new foundation. It's building a new foundation for your life. That's what it is. From the ground up. And branching out. Like, are you afraid to move, all right, let's just say, to a different state? I mean, I'd say a country would be, that would be a different game plan, just because, not unless it was for school or something, but honestly, I a lot of people, it's very difficult. It's very hard to say, okay, I think I'd like to move to whatever, another state. But another country would be subjecting yourself to their government, although their taxes, some places, their taxes are really low and the cost of living is low. But I feel that for you, you may just, okay, I'm also, all right, so they're showing me that this issue, if it's a mother and father, right? Or Capricorn, you might have had issues with a father in your life being absent, never being home. And the loyalty. Maybe you do question the loyalty of the masculine, because you relate to that, you thread that with the people that you've been going out with, you moved in with, in terms of the loyalty that maybe your dad gave your mom. Because we do have that thread where we look at, how do we learn love, right? How do we learn love? We learn love through our family, through our parents, step parents, whatever, right? Foster parents, adopted parents. But that's how we learn to love. And we're also somewhat programmed to be raised with their beliefs and not our own. So that's why I feel that you don't want to go by the same old narrative of, okay, well, we've lived together for 10 years and the next step is marriage. You don't want to do that. So I think that within the next 3 months, or it's this month, you're going to start moving on by planning. If you have been planning already, then it's right here. But you know that you have to plan. Where do I want to go? Where do I want to live? How much money is it going to cost me? If this person that you were living with may have given you, I don't know, may have not given you anything financially. So it may not be like a huge change. But if that person was the person that, did pay the bills or bought the groceries or whatever, you have to know that you are financially taken care of. Spirit has your back. Or a father figure, a grandfather, someone will help you if you need it. That's if you need it. I'm not really sure that you need it, though, because you have 9 and 10 of Pentacles. I feel that that's a very secure, you're in a secure place financially. I mean, maybe you don't want to spend the money. That's different, right? You could be saving your money. That is different. Okay, we do have a Leo, Aries, Sag here. Let's find out more about Leo, Aries, Sag. Okay, and this is the person that you're planning to say, you got to go. You may have already said it, or it's coming. It's coming. So now you you do have, let's see, you have 3, 4, and 5. And 3, 4, and 5, and you have 3 4s. So you're protected, and this is the projection, the progression of let's go, of this is what I want. I need to tell this person exactly what I need. Either pack your bags. You know, I don't even think this is like or. There is no or. If it already happened, then some of you are still healing and missing that person. Leo, Aries, Sag. I am not sure if someone has crossed over already. Hold on. No. This is a decision that, you know, even though for some of you, you do want to pack your bags and walk, you do need to make a decision, because I feel this may inhibit your choice to walk. It's not like you don't love this person. Like, this person could be more of a really good friend. You know what I mean? Let's get a card on that. This is someone who maybe you're getting downloads from a passed on loved one that's trying to help you move on. This could be a father on the other side, or a grandfather on the other side, that's saying, you know, hang in there. Okay. Let's see, 6. Okay, so now we have 6. So we have 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 7 of wands. We don't have an 8, but we have an infinity here. 9 and 10. This is like, oh yeah. This is what you're, okay, so that is what is happening. You're worried, how are they going to take it? Like, you need to make the decision, but you're also thinking, you have 2 3s here. So in March, you are definitely gonna move on, but you also don't want to hurt someone's feelings to the point where maybe, you know, they say don't burn your bridges. It's not like you're wanting to hurt someone. You want to be truthful, even though they are going to be sad when you're gone. And even if this person became very comfortable and you felt like you were better off friends, or maybe you started as friends, this is going to happen either way. You know, it's not easy to say, this isn't working, you need to move out with anyone. Whether that's a sibling, a bestie, an ex, or someone now that is becoming an ex. And I do feel that the masculine, this Leo, Aries, Sag, does know that this is going to happen. I don't feel that they've been getting enough, let's say, hints that you want to be single. So you make a choice, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You're going to open your heart. You're going to speak from your heart so that you don't hurt someone's feelings. I want to, you know, I don't want this relationship, but I want to stay friends, which is not easy to do. And that person will probably say, it's probably best we don't talk. Now, if this has already happened, then you're not talking to someone, but you may be missing someone that left your life and you're having a hard time moving on. If it happened maybe like 3 weeks ago, 3 months ago. So some of you are in the stages of planning, moving on, moving out. I got to just get my ducks in a row. Others of you have already done it, and you're kind of missing that person. And they're telling me, is what you're missing the convenience of having someone around. If you are a Capricorn with a Leo, Aries, Sag in your chart, then this is you. And or a Capricorn with Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio in your chart, that is you. It's good to know the natals. Also, if you're dealing with a Leo, Aries, Sag with Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio in their chart, then that's them. Or vice versa. Okay? So, you probably are going to cut those ties. You haven't done so yet because you need to plan. You do. You need to plan. Something about roses. Someone may come home. Just saying. Someone may start amping it up, the relationship, just to keep you. It could have been someone was complacent and they knew it and they knew that they were losing you, and now it's kind of like too late. Because when a feminine, the empress, when a feminine makes up her mind, when a woman makes up her mind, she's already checked out. And her mind, she's made up her mind, and that's what that means. When you make up your mind, you've checked out already. Now it's just logistics. How do I get out of here? Where do I go? Do I want to find, a roommate, or do I want to go back home to live with mom and or dad? It's all of that. Okay, so you do need to take your time. Here it is. They wanted me to go here to the deck. Take your time and make a plan. Here it is. Where do I see myself? And the question should be, Capricorn, where do I see myself the happiest? Make it a plan of, wow, this is going to be exciting. So this is like future forward here. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio is reversed. Look at this as an adventure, they're saying, for those of you who do need to put a plan in place. And I know you're worried. You're worried, or they're worried, or both. Holding back, eclipsing out. So we are coming up to 2 eclipses in March. I think it's the 12th or 14th of March is the first one, if I'm not mistaken. I may be wrong. Don't quote me on that. Okay, so fast forward here. You're taking, right? You're putting a plan in place, not taking any prisoners. No offense. But some of you really have, you want to do it. You don't have like a deadline. For some of you, you do. You could have a deadline, like a lease is up, or you don't want to renew something, or it could be really a lease is up. That's the first thing I thought of. So you do want to take your time, but this person is not going to take your 5-5. You do have 2 5s as well, maybe 3. Okay, so 4-4-4, 5-5-5, and then you have a progression of 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you are right at the precipice of a new change. There you are. You are reversed because you haven't done this yet. There you go. You are reversed because you need to end it and start all over this month. For many of you, this is what this means. Absolutely. I need to make sure that I have all my ducks in a row. And I need to collab with some people. I have friends, family members, my colleagues. Your work is obviously going to, you have to figure out your work and or what's the next plan. So you need to talk to perhaps a boss, or they do, because that probably is going to affect the workplace as well. If there was someone who you thought your person had a lover on the side, that also just came up. Wow. You could be, all right, some of you are kicking someone else out because they had someone else on the side and you found out. Wow, it's funny, I didn't see that coming, but it is. Shooting star is massive here. Shooting star. Where are you happy? Go to a happy place. Be in a warm climate wherever you live. Maybe you're choosing a warm climate, LA, Florida, whatever, right? Start inquiring. Start asking around. Look, there are so many great opportunities on social media to find certain places that you will be happy. And some of you are moving, just getting in your car and putting your stuff in your car and moving. Because what you saw, perhaps this is a Leo, what you saw is the beast of burden in someone else. You saw like their true colors. And I think that you did ask for Spirit's guidance. You have prayed. Absolutely. And here's the decision. Again, it's repeating. And look at this. Wait, look at this. I have to put these down because this new start cannot happen until you close the door on this. If it was a third party, all right, I'm going to say it. They're telling me that it could have been one of your friends that they went with. And if that's the case, I'm really sorry. Or they drink too much. Sometimes we don't have the heart. We don't have the heart to say, but Capricorn, for those of you that you can relate to this read, you're not doing yourself any favor by staying. And or for them too. When you're unhappy, nothing else matters. So you have to be happy again. And if that means being single and freeing yourself from a bond, you do. Vulnerability. It's like become vulnerable. And also speak with your heart in that Three of Swords. Really open your heart and tell someone, listen, this is really, what's been going on. I probably should have told you maybe a while ago, or you have. So I have to be really transparent. Some of you love lilacs and sunflowers. Some of you may be going to like Wyoming, Utah, Montana, Vermont. I don't know why I heard Cincinnati. Hey, there are beautiful places in the United States. Not kidding. And this is vigilance. So you do have to be vigilant, which means vigilant means keep on going to, don't let someone sway your decision as well. Because when we're vulnerable, people try to take advantage, right? So don't let anyone take advantage of you. Stay on point, stay on path, just keep it going. And look at that. The Blessed Mother came out as a rebirth. And that is what you're going through. You want a full-on transformation. Getting to this Empress. Mother Earth is going to send you many messages if you have been praying for signs from the universe. It's a fertile time. So if you are, when we're sad and things are happening in our lives that are too hard for us to handle, aside also from going out into Mother Earth, what is a good thing to do is to meditate, go outside, take yourself to the park, pack a little picnic basket and go. Have lunch outside. Go to the beach if you can. Take a trip. Well, if you could take a road trip and see what other areas that you would like to, where you would like to live. Feel it. Whatever you do, you're doing with your heart. And you're doing it for the goodness of not only yourself, but for another. Right? Butterflies are significant. The little rabbits, you may have that, and birds. So Mother Earth is all around you. We have mourning doves. We have little sparrows. Right? We have the butterflies and the bunny rabbits. It's spring. It's spring. This is like spring is here. And so this is a perfect time to readjust. Right? Just stay strong. Hang in there. Okay? Also, sunflowers are really coming out here. Sunflowers, carnations, roses. Some of you do have a gazebo. Or you would like to have a gazebo, right? Some of you want to go like into the country with land. You may find yourself by land or by sea. Like the ocean, the beach, right? And Mother Earth provides that for us, for comfort. Okay? All right. I love you guys. Have a great month. Take care.